Well, was zero experience required. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to do some metalworking. I have an issue here. This is a complete mess. It's a rat nest. I mean, look at all these wires just hanging around. It's ugly. It's exposed, and it's annoying trying to get to the power strips. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting one of those wire shelves right here to hold the power strips and anything else that doesn't need to be accessible up on my desk. So let's get started.
So I needed to cut this shelf down to size, and when I read online they recommended using something called bolt cutters. I don't have those. So I pulled out the angle grinder and cut it down to the length that I needed. Luckily, the dimensions of the second support on this shelf is the exact depth I needed. So I just use that kind of a guide to keep the angle grinder cutting at the right distance. And this was a lot of fun. Highly recommended if you're gonna do this, because it's just fun. Now after the angle grinder, you're gonna have to use a file and just file down everything, because you don't want these sharp edges against your nice desk.
I have this piece of scrap that's the perfect shape for holding these up. I just need to cut their ends off. Now this is stupid. Don't do this. For obvious reasons.
So I mark where I want to put my holes, and then I use an awl to indent it so the drill won't walk when I drill out the holes. Now these are large enough for the screws to go straight through. Now I measure where I want the piece to be, and just set it up there. Hold it in place and then hit the screws that are going through with a hammer so they will make a mark. And then I proceed to drill the holes out so that I don't damage the veneer or have it splinter. And I use a piece of blue tape on the drill bit to tell me where to stop. And then I secure the darn thing. And that's it. And then I just repeat the process on the other side.
Now this is plenty strong up and down. I mean, it's only going to be holding power cables. But what it is lacking is something holding it in. And I want to hold it in. So I purchased these, but I've decided not to use them. Instead, I'm just going to use some of these with some washers behind them so I can return those.
This was a pain to do, but ultimately it worked. Now what I did later, which I don't record, is I actually put screws in the corner to hold the shelves down to the pieces I installed for the desk. And that worked really well. I should have just done that in the first place and ignored this bit, but this does give a little more rigidity in the center.
Now that's all that is needed to do, is to organize the wires.
What's so great about this system is with the 1-inch wire shelving, power plugs can actually fit through it. And that makes it so you can drop your cords wherever you want. If you want to run the cable all the way along the shelf and then drop it so it gets the outlet, you can. And I think that's great. I also decided to make some new network cables that are shorter.
As you can see, it's a lot better. But I could definitely benefit from some twist ties or quick ties or something. Thank you for watching this video of me putting this shelf in. Hopefully it was a helpful and a neat idea. Maybe you could use it. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, and bye.